Holy crap. The potpourri theme playing right as I'm coming in. I began playing Harvest Moon on Back to Nature, and potpourri was the one I always went to. But I guess hello everybody, I'm Dr. Juvenal. I speedrun Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life. So I guess also I should say thanks to Mad Mats for that amazing run before of Story of Seasons. What's the name again? I forgot the name. Wow, Friends of Mineral Town. So I'm pretty new to the community. So I guess no one here knows me exactly. So yeah, I just bought this game that I was very excited to, and I started streaming it, and then I had some friends kind of talking about it and all that. So I decided, oh, why not try to speedrun it? So what's Harvest Moon? Exactly, right? So I guess some interesting things. We're gonna make the obvious one. I'm sorry. We're gonna make the obvious design. I didn't know you joined us. Yeah, I exist now. Great seeing you. Not sure if you can help it. I'm not sure either. I don't know where it could be coming from. It could be my walls, sadly. So I don't know if there's anything that Heinz is able to do. But yeah. I guess what am I gonna be running, right? You can already see down there. I'm gonna be speedrunning Cecilia and later on Gustafa. Oh, holy crap. Okay, I got like a sound I shouldn't be able to hear, but good thing I only have the Switch sound on, I think. Let's see, alright. But yeah, blue hair, nice, right? So I guess how do we do this, Heinz? Do I just say time for when it starts? Or like to begin and all that? With the wrong mic being picked up? I'm gonna take a look once we start mashing. How about that? I swear, if it's the mic. Oh no, yeah, I got supposedly the right one. It might be my walls. So should I just say to begin? And then it's all good? Again, it's the first time I ever did a marathon or stuff like that, so just count down. Okay, so I guess beginning from 5. 5. Wow, I'm better already. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start! He's just loud. I'm sorry. I'll bring my sound a little bit down. How about this? So yeah, I guess if there's anything I need to say about this is that the run is kind of boring, honestly. There's not really much interesting things with Cecilia especially, but the main thing about the run is menuing. Menuing is super important. You can press things really, really quickly, and you can do things really, really fast. Also, some things here, we can have, let's see, 4 names, or we can even name the farm. So the first name coming up is gonna be the dogs. We're gonna get the pointy-eared one this time, and then the next one I do is gonna be the floppy-eared one. So if there's any names you want for the pointy-eared dog, just write there in chat. But yeah, the main thing about this is menuing. There's lots of things you can do here in menuing that really speed up the stuff. Snoop Poop. I want to pick that name so badly, but you know what? We're gonna pick that one. I'm sorry, I got bad humor, it seems. Which one is pointy-eared? Okay, that's pointy-eared. Peter Barker? Holy crap, I want to get that one after. Those are some really good names. We're gonna have to do like this. I want you to be able to get this stuff. And we can get a name for the cow also. We can name it Parker or anything like that. Peter Barker is such a good name. But yeah, type in chat now a name for the cow, and I guess if anyone wants to name the farm, I think we could skip the farm. The farm's kind of boring, but we could even skip the dog. We don't do anything with the dog. But yeah, I might have to pick a random name now. Let's see. We're gonna do Parker. Mad Taz. Okay, we're gonna do Mad Taz for the next cow then. Murio. Those are some freaking awesome names. uh, but all right. Main things then of the run. Let's see. Now we're gonna get a. We're gonna name the farm Murio. Why not? We can get. It's such like it doesn't fit at all. The main thing about the run here really is menuing. There are many situations where we're gonna be doing menuing in here. The main one we just saw is the intro of the game. It's very mash heavy, so I can talk simply like this and just keep pressing A, where we have to pick the right options. Usually, what I would do is, I don't know how it would be on PC, but whenever I have to name something, I would just keep mashing A until I press 1 and then I hit start. And I mash A again because it automatically goes. So we save a whole lot of time already by just doing like some efficient menuing and like the way you handle the control. Additionally, with when you can press up and down like that to be able to select the options. So the first thing we're gonna be doing, the first thing we're gonna be doing actually is getting the cow outside and getting the herbs. Which they're gonna be used for the presents for Cecilia, where we need 10 milky soups, 10 herbal soups. Wow. 10 herbal soups, 10 milky soups, and 10 flowers. So what we're gonna be doing is that we're gonna be milking the cow for 3 days, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 3 days. And what we're gonna be doing first is skip the first day and just cook these things that we have here. We also wanna do this just to help a little bit later with the menuing. Now, this is the worst part of the run. Because you can mess up really hard in here. It's really, really annoying to cook. Essentially. And I don't know how much better it would be on the PC version using the keyboard and all that. But it's pretty hard on the Switch, I'd say. Where it feels like sometimes the menus have a little bit of delay on them, so you really can't tell how you do things. But why did I skip a day? Well, the reason is very simple. So we get our... Actually, we didn't skip the day. Okay, never mind. We're gonna do the easy way as before then. The reason why we would skip the first day is so that we can get the blue feather on the day that we get the last gift. Once that happens, we can just gift the things we need for Cecilia and then already gift her the blue feather directly. They kind of positioned a little bit badly there. So another very important thing in here is kind of managing how many things we have. Because we always want to cook when we have more items in our inventory here. And we have a little bit of a efficient way to be able to pick up the items also. So let me kind of get in an easy place so I can understand, because inside the house is an absolute nightmare. So what we're gonna be doing every day from now on up until day 5 is we're gonna come over here, pick the herbs and pick the milk, and then we're gonna go inside and give the things to Cecilia. We only cook when we have one last remaining soup of the 2 kinds. You may have noticed also that we already got all the flowers necessary for our entire endeavor. So it gets pretty easy there now. With the difficulty being in getting the herbs. We always get the herbs first, because that way we can make Cecilia spawn downstairs. Ooh, I always mess up there. we can make Cecilia go downstairs where it's gonna be easier to gift her. Now, we're gonna see if I'm gonna be super unlucky or not. If I get the biggest bad luck possible, I'm gonna be super angry. So, what can happen? Okay, we're gonna skip the cow. What can happen is that Matthew and what's her name again? I forgot her name. The other lady. They can either help us or make our life miserable. Depending on the time we go inside or depending where they spawn, it's kind of random. They can just get in your way and you have to take a longer path. Or they can begin walking towards your face and you end up talking to them instead of going up the stairs. Vesta in the old version, alright. I think it's Vesta here also, I don't remember. I forgot her name. I think it might still be Vesta. Another thing that can happen is Cecilia. I think it's not entirely random, but sometimes she talks to you about buying stuff, sometimes not. So this run still has a little bit of RNG, only because of Vesta and Matthew, and they can ruin runs like this, like completely gone. Another RNG thing is where the cow spawns. So we always want to get the cow if she is close to the exit, with the faster way being she is down near the gate. We're gonna be able to get the milk there. Okay. If she is anywhere up there, we gotta skip her to see if we can get a better spawn. So something like this, perfect. Because then we can save like a little bit of time by not having to go up there and down again. So we got currently. So how this is supposed to look, there is actually a pretty easy way to know if you have enough. And there it is. If you have 2 more normal milks than you should have, then you should be good. And actually, I think I'm doing something wrong already. Something's really wrong. I can feel it. Yeah, stuff like this. Like, Cecilia's walking or stuff like that, you waste a little bit of time because you had accidentally talked to the one you don't love, so. Besides that, we can see that Cecilia really is starting to love us and doesn't want us to leave by doing this, right? So, like, sometimes Matthew is gonna push you towards Vesta or the other way around, and it's an absolute nightmare, as you can imagine. It is Vesta? Okay. So, now, what we're gonna do is that, because we got the 3 herbs down there by the coop and stuff like that, we can actually skip 1 herb, and this is where the challenge gets real, right? So it's gonna be a little bit crazy now how things are gonna be. Yeah, the smile I have when that happens is like inverted. It happens so often that I had to reset many runs because of them. So now I have really a distaste for those 2 characters, especially Matthew. He doesn't like anything that I give him, but... Alright, we actually skipped the herb in there. We could have made it faster, but I don't know. Okay, Heinz, I have a question for you. So I'm gonna be also speedrunning Gustafa right after this. Should we just keep it under the same time, or should we separate the Cecilia time from the Gustafa time? Okay, and we got our last herb. Did we? No, we're missing 1. Why are we missing 1? Oh no, we don't, because we have the herbal soup. So stuff like this absolutely sucks, because you just get confused. So we'll separate the time. Okay. Kawa is a problem maker. You better time him out for 10 seconds. But yeah. But now the run from here on is just repetitive. We just do the same thing over and over. We can get this cow because we don't have to worry about it later. And we can get the correct time. Let's see. It should be 3 days that I get it. 8, 6. Yeah, we got it. So we're golden from here on. I did a minor blunder and we should have skipped a day. But now we can't really skip it, but that's fine. After proposal cutscene? Yeah. It's after it finishes, so... I forgot to have the gifts ready. Yeah, from here on, it's very repetitive. I forgot to cook the milk. No! And she's walking down. This is bad. No! As you can see, that is a perfect recreation of what a blunder can be with Cecilia. It doesn't matter though, because of my other mistake before, we would have to go back to her to give the blue feather anyway, so we didn't waste any time not cooking this. So it should be good. Don't expected stalker Cecilia. Cecilia is an absolute freak on this run. Let me tell you, she may be best girl to many people, but she is scary here. Whoops. But I'd say if you want to begin speedrunning the proposal percents for what's the name? Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life, I'd very much recommend Cecilia to begin. Cecilia and Lumina, actually, because both of them go over things that you have to do for all other characters. Cecilia, menuing and cooking and getting the stuff that you need correctly. Oh yeah, she is very much best girl. For me, in this game, I prefer Lumina, but like, you can't compete against Cecilia still. And it also helps, and speedrunning Cecilia also helps you learn the movement of the game and everything like that. Why did it not go to the site? So like, stuff like that, like the menuing, it's still rough because you really get some delay sometimes when you use stuff, but it's not that bad where it could ruin a run, I assume. And Lumina is also another very good one to use for you to learn, because you need chickens for her. Lumina, you would do 2 flowers and an egg every day. And many of the other runs, you would use chickens. So I don't remember, was it yesterday that someone ran Rock? I want to watch that run. I wasn't able to, I was working, but Rock is also an interesting one to do. I personally don't like Rock. I only did him once, and I did not enjoy speedrunning him. Which, by the way, I was not able to practice at all. So I have like a little notes here for Gustafa on how to speedrun him. That run is gonna be the second time ever that I speedrun him. So, stuff like this. We got the worst RNG. Oh my gosh! As if you gluttonous pig, Matthew. Oh my gosh. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? The stuff that can happen? Just like, they absolutely ruin a run. Because they're so annoying. They blocked the entryway, so I had to go around the table. And then Matthew walked up next to the stairs, and it made me talk to him. You see? Matthew, I absolutely hate him. But yeah. Also, I want to thank the benevolent moderators for not making me speedrun Nami, because Nami has to be my least favorite one. So like, I only speedran Lumina and Cecilia. I have the world records for them, but I never did any of them. And I decided, oh, let me submit a marathon of doing every single one, right? It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna learn the characters. Matthew, I think I got a really good time on him. I should probably record it and submit it. Because I think he is done very easily. And what's his name again? The guy that punches for the art. He was probably the most fun I ever had speedrunning in this game because he is really the final boss. You gotta do everything with him. You gotta get chickens, you gotta get milk, you gotta get herbal soup, you gotta get flowers. He is so freaking fun. Oh, Nami is horrible. Yeah, because the thing about Nami is that if you thought that this was annoying for RNG, yeah, Gordy, that's his name. If you thought this was annoying for RNG, it's because Nami is even worse. So sometimes she can go up there, she can go down here, she can be on Darrow's, she can be anywhere. So like you gotta open the map to be able to see where she is, so that you can go directly to her. Yeah, we're almost approaching the Blue Feather event. So I guess Heinz, get ready for high noon. Because it's only, let's see, 3 more days. On the 3rd day, we're gonna marry her. 1st of summer. But yeah, if you want to speedrun this game, go to speedrun Lumina or Cecilia, and then you can try maybe Gordy and Matthew. They're also really fun to do, and Gustav is also a good one. Also, thank you, Heinz. Cody before couldn't quite recall. Oh yeah. Yeah. Speedrunning this game is pretty fun. I'd say I never speedrun another Harvest Moon game. After watching this stuff, you should wait, what am I saying? After I should try speedrunning other games too, because they seem really fun. Kawa, you should unfollow. Never marry Rock. I hate Rock. I hate Rock so much. Also, if I'm bullying Kawa because I know him, so if I'm being mean to him, don't worry. It's not because we're sworn enemies. No, we're worse than that. Friends. So, oh man, Matthew, why do you do this? But yeah. Okay, she should offer another thing. Oh, she didn't. What? No, why? Why didn't you? Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, I wanna play the other Harvest Moon games so badly. After this one, it has been really fun. But yeah, here we are, final day. So Heinz, it's our almost high noon. Get ready, and then we're gonna go to Gustafa. So now what is gonna happen is that we're gonna get an event for the Blue Feather, where what it is that Hart and the other two, I don't care about the Ace and Jack, those are their names. They are they are like fighting for the Blue Feather, but like they have each other. We're alone, so they give the feather to us out of pity. And in case you've never seen Harvest Moon or Story of Seasons before, the Blue Feather is the way that you propose to someone. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna give the milky soup that we're missing, and then we're gonna give it the Blue Feather. And unless I messed up really badly, I shouldn't have. We should have probably a faster time than the current world record. I think that's really funny because I messed up a whole lot. Gnomes? I love gnomes. Okay, so what were the names that we had for the farm, dog, and cow? So, right after here, we're gonna do Gustafa. So, if anyone wanna start getting ready the names for the cow, farm, and dogs, now probably would be the time to start thinking that. I should start studying up on Gustafa. Okay, 12 milk, 12 soups, 12 flowers. I think. Oh my gosh, I hate these two. I know! I hate you. You see what I mean? Like, I'm facing towards the stairs and like, he wants to talk to me. So... I'm sorry, Heinz. I'm late for the high noon. Matthews, I hate Matthews so much. I'll never forget, I kept fertilizing my food over and over, and I thought, oh, it must be good now. But instead, what happened is that he, I would give him my crops, and he would absolutely hate it. I feel like I messed up really hard somewhere. I'm not sure where. 10! No! I feel so sad now. Okay, this should be enough. Okay, if this is not enough, I'm gonna be deeply embarrassed. Yes! Okay. You see, we didn't get a good time because we didn't get the Sebastian thing. Okay, so get ready. She's gonna look towards me, and that's gonna be the end, basically. And time. Okay, let's go to Gustafa.